right, Israil Madrimov says that he was ill fighting Vergil Ortiz. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. You go live with our video. And I'm not saying that I ain't scored. I feel like he really, really won, but I feel like he dominated the first half of the fight out boxing Vergil Ortiz. And just continue to say the inconsistency of people scoring for who they like the most. That's what I truly believe. I think people are literally scoring these fights for who they like the most. You know, that's just my opinion. It's like how they, say, certain guys need to fight the best, but other guys don't have to. It's favoritism. So I feel like he outboxed, Vergil Ortiz. He made a miss, but a bunch, and he scored. He scored enough. He countered enough. It wasn't on some Jermaine Ortiz Tio where he didn't, probably counter enough or he didn't score enough at all. I feel like he scored enough. He didn't, early on, Kobe said he had a 5-1. I feel like just to the naked eye, yeah, but we getting to the point where we're not scoring for hit and don't get hit. Vergil Ortiz was getting tagged up. Vergil Ortiz was getting outboxed. So in reality, if he won 5 of the first 6, a lot of people just figure, he threw harder punch, but Vergil was throwing punches and missing and hitting the arms. And he was just, Madrimov defense was tight. So if he won 5 rounds, there was no knockdowns, no close 10-8 rounds. So sometimes he almost knocked him down. In reality, he just need to run two more rounds, right? And I felt like he won 2 more rounds. He won, just the naked eye. I'll rescore him maybe on the Patreon. I get some time. 7-5. He to me, he easy outboxed Vergil early on. But, like I said, boxing is just, the favoritism, the protection that favorites get outside the ring, they getting inside the ring now. Yeah, I mean, he easy outboxed that man. Easy outboxed that man. Easily. But he said Madrimov illness impacted his performance and lost to Vergil Ortiz, claims he would be stronger. So everybody was getting sick over there. Israil revealed he was coming off a bad sentence, wasn't 100% for 2 round unanimous decision defeat. WC intern Vergil Ortiz on Saturday in Riyadh. 29 Madrimov said he was stronger in a rematch. Ain't no rematch. Vergil isn't going to give him a rematch because WCWO 154 pound Sebastian Fondora is next. I doubt if Fondora next. It might be next. But, basically, I don't think he's going to get a rematch next. So I'd be like, fuck it. Fuck it. Real talk. I'm like, fuck it. So Vergil do that. He lost to that Shogun Broker Chuck guy. And that motherfucker, to me, just off recollection, I'm not saying I stand on this, but so. But in December, I was sick 2 weeks ago. We went to the doctor. So he's saying he was just sick, went to the doctor. Doctor said I was sick and wasn't ready for fight. We don't want to cancel fight because it's a big card. I wanted to show the big fight. This is my job. So here's your Madrimov, all the boxing news about how he wasn't 100% versus Vergil Ortiz. You took the fight. So maybe in a rematch, I'll come back stronger, train harder in preparation for Ortiz Jr. But I didn't feel good. I didn't want to cancel the fight, so I risked it. This fight was more experience. What happened. It's more practice for the future. I'm waiting for my next fight, and we'll come back stronger. It's my job, said Madrimov next, if he wants the easier fight for the next bout, because his last 2 fights have been tough against Vergil Ortiz and Terrence Crawford. In my pro debut, I fought 10 rounds, so that's dope. So he's standing on business. So he liked them paydays too. He liked them paydays. So, it is what it is. But, nobody gonna talk about this. I just happened to see the article. I was like, it's an interesting topic to talk about. So he legit was sick. We thought he just pulled out of the fight because he wasn't sick, but you took the fight. You can't make no excuses. And I still feel like, to the naked eye, he possibly could have won. To the naked eye, in my opinion, he possibly could have won. And I'm looking like, yeah, he boxing him easy. But you don't get credit for sticking and moving no more. Yeah, you don't get credit for sticking and moving no more. The sticking and moving game, the credit is over with. So, man, ultimately, shit, I felt like, he boxed well, he countered well. You can look at Vegil Ortiz face after the fight. Yeah, Vegil came on strong. Vegil was getting swept in the first half of that fight. And it wasn't even competitive. It wasn't even, and I'm not saying he's not a good fighter at all. I mean, but I just question his his IQ. I don't say IQ. I question the game plan. Pump the jab. Pump the jab. I don't understand why he didn't pump that jab. Keep that jab working up and down. That would have held Madrimov in place. He wouldn't have been able to open up the way he opened up. He should have pumped that jab. He should have been working that jab. And I see a lot of things when I look at him, I'm like, man, it's a lot to be desired. He should have kept pumping that jab. Keep pumping it. Keep pumping it. Him. I mean, shit. He stood it. He boxed. He stood his ground. He left nothing to be desired. Real talk. Yeah, I like Madrimov. People say, yeah, if Crawford, he knock out him, it's a bad stain on Crawford. Like, bro, you don't know what these fighters be going through. Came off a loss to Crawford, then fought Ortiz. Then he said he was sick. So he was legit sick. He was legitimately sick. I wasn't trying to hear that shit, honestly. I wasn't trying to hear that shit. But, I feel like, like Ortiz was about to knock him out. He strapped his nuts on. And one thing I liked about him and Eke Cabal, they strapped their nuts on and they walk a motherfucker down. That's the definition of fearless. That's the definition of trying to win. When you got to tuck your chin and you got to strap your nuts on. What I swear Vegil say, he said, I got a big heart, but my nuts bigger. That's and he's he embodies that. Him and Cabal off this card embodied that. Even though Cabal tasted the canvas, one of the biggest punchers in the division. You know what I'm saying? But he, and that's one thing I appreciate about Andre Ward. That's one thing I did appreciate about Andre Ward. Because when it came down to it, with Kovalev, Andre Ward had to get in. The water was hot. He had to get in the deep end, and it was hot. He had to get in the deep end of the jacuzzi, and he was willing to do that. He was willing to do that. He was legitimately willing to get in the deep end in that jacuzzi, and it was hot. And he went in there, tasted Kovalev's best punch, and it said a lot about him as a man, as a fighter. Madrimov too. So if he was truly sick, which I don't know him, I'm gonna just take him at his word. If he truly was sick, then he's a warrior. And then you got to understand, these brothers need that money. These brothers need that money. It ain't like, oh, I missed a shift and I got PTO, nigga. I got PTO. No, you missed that fight card. Maybe he shouldn't have said nothing. But also people who bet on that fight, like, nigga, why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? So, but yeah, I seen this article. I was just looking around, literally was just looking around. I seen this. I said, oh, I forgot I just thought he pulled out the fight and he wasn't really sick. I ain't gonna cap. you know, you know, so yep, but it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch. Appreciate the love and support. And check out the Box News playlist. But yeah, man, maybe you should take a soft touch or two. You know, I won't even fight Sergey Bokochuk. Take a soft touch or two. And then, you know, towards the end of the year or next year, and then you jump in that deep end, in my opinion. So yeah, let me know what y'all girls and guys think, man. Peace.